Good evening, welcome to Military Strategies. We are live right now. Hezbollah launches missile attacks against Israel and the war escalates completely into an unsustainable regional situation. Israel responds with force, and in addition, Israel's most prized weapon, the laser cannon, makes its debut on the battlefield. The Iron Beam comes into play and we have the video. The images are spectacular and what is happening is spectacular. Guys, your likes, your comments, let's get started. Good evening, guys. Welcome to Military Strategies. It's 4:04 in the morning in Israel, March 2nd, 2026. Sorry for the delay. We were exhausted. We were physically destroyed. We are. Come on. When we saw the news that Hezbollah had attacked northern Israel, we decided to wait a bit to see how things would develop. Events that are serious, that were among the possible options for what was going to happen, what was going to take place in this war, and what is happening now. Hezbollah has decided, and as we announced last night, Naim Qassem promised to launch an attack against Israel, has done so. Naim Qassem has decided to take that step. Perhaps feeling more compelled? Perhaps more in a situation of moral obligation of survival. Hezbollah is Iran. Iran is Hezbollah. Hezbollah was the proxy, the son of Khamenei. And serious things have happened. Has Cyprus been attacked again? Tonight there have been strikes at the airbase in Cyprus near Limassol at the United Kingdom airbase. After the United Kingdom also completely changed its stance in this war last night, the United Kingdom says yes, which allows the entry and use of its military bases by the planes of POTUS of Donald J. Trump. Now, bomber attacks can be launched from this territory. Of the United Kingdom. A drone attack was launched. Who was launching those drones? Most likely Hezbollah. Very, very likely Hezbollah. Let's watch the video, let's look at the images, let's see exclusively the Iron Dome in action, but the laser dome, the Iron Beam. You're going to be amazed by the future of warfare, of air defense, and how far Israel has been able to go. To defend its country. There's an official statement. Hezbollah. There's a lot of information, a lot of data. Let's try to put it all on the table now. I apologize, I'm exhausted. You can probably tell we're pretty worn out right now, but the situation demands it. And also, you were waiting here. I really apologize. We're completely worn out. We have new videos. The United States and Israel are bombing Tehran right now. Iran, which hasn't fired, is hardly firing anything. Larijani is saying, let's reach an agreement, please. And as it's been a while now, it's been months already, it's been nights that we had lived on this channel, on Military Strategies. It couldn't be missing from this war. Something that's always been there. Those of you who have been with us for a longer time, you can probably imagine it. Beirut Live, there we are. The capital of Lebanon, where the army said it would not allow Hezbollah to join the war, that it would not let its territory be used to drag the whole country into war. Has it not fulfilled, or has it not been able to fulfill its security obligations? Israel launched an attack on Beirut a while ago to start striking a nerve with Naim Qassem. Thank you. Video of the attack. This was happening. There, are you seeing it? Are you? It's only the beginning of something that's about to happen. The Middle East couldn't change. It couldn't make Iran's fall a real fall. A complete one. Or Hezbollah would also fall. And this was already part of it. We already knew it was going to happen. We knew it was very likely that Lebanon would go to war. Israel already knew it. We also knew this. What you're going to see now in Iraq, right now, while we're talking, they are opening fire on the Green Zone, where the embassy of the United States of America is located. The Khamenei loyalists. We see it. Are you seeing it there? What does all this mean? What does everything we're seeing mean? I'm going to try, even if it's exhausting, not to speculate too much and to be pragmatic about what's happening. Israel has called up more than 50,000 reservists to protect its borders. This happened 24 hours ago. 100,000 were already there, or they are joining the 100,000 who were already there. So in the next few days, the number will reach about 150,000. In anticipation of what may come, yes, whatever may come, there could be an invasion in Lebanon by land. There could be an invasion from Iraq by land. These crazy fanatics might try to assault Syria, confront Yolani, and try to reach Israel. Is that a possible scenario? If that weren't the case, there wouldn't be IDF forces currently controlling the border with Syria and Jordan. In the face of what may come, it's not just an army that has to come. Like we might be thinking, terrorist groups, 10 or 15 people, infiltrate Israel. We can see different scenarios that obviously Israel has to prepare for. I want to show you a place that we know it very well. Atención a la fotografía. Pay attention to the photograph we're bringing you tonight to wake you up, to open your eyes. Mira. Mirar esto. Estamos en directo ahora mismo. A bunch of likes, family. Yep. And we're starting to wake up. With Tehran, just by opening this photograph. We know what's being destroyed right now by Israel and the United States. Tehran. We know the place, that mountain. Look at what a beautiful geolocation. There it is. Just by seeing the photo, we know the place. Look, there is a mountain, a canyon in the middle of that mountain, and another mountain behind. A mountain, a canyon, and another mountain behind. What the United States and Israel are attacking tonight in Tehran, it is the holy of holies of the regime's military leadership and the most protected place and refuge in the entire city. The bunker where they should have taken and where al-Hijaboni should have been. This place you see here is being attacked. The bunker of the IRGC. Well, where is... Here? You enter over there. It's one of the entrances to one of the deepest facilities in all of Iran. If you're new to this channel or unfamiliar with estrategias militares, let me tell you that we've talked about this place many times, on many occasions. And this photo proves that what we had been pointing out for more than a year, since the war and even before the 12-day war in June 2025, is a reality. Look at those explosions. And now I'm going to point out a few spots so it's clear to you. First, that spot over there has been attacked. There. Two. This facility we see here has been attacked. In fact, de facto, let's see if it's still there. Possibly. Welcome to all the people who are joining. This is the park that's on the other mountain. It's in a place called the Tehran waterfall. And here I want you to notice a small detail, up here, right there, among the shadows, with the low resolution of the photo. Sorry, it's not mine. I wasn't there and couldn't take it. We see the photo of Khomeini and Khamenei and... Khomeini, it doesn't matter what they're called. They're dead. Both of them. They're dead. This is one of the entrances. Do you see it there? This is the road we were following by photograph. One of the entrances to the bunker. Let's put it this way so you can see it. Here it is. You enter through here. And you go toward the inside of that bunker. Do you see that road that takes us to one of the entrances? It's likely that tonight bunker-busting ammunition was used on the vent. And now you might say, well, where is the vent? You can't see anything there? Estrategias, there's nothing there. What are you talking about? We have the video of the iron beam of the laser cannon firing ready. But before we get there, let's keep watching. What happened to the bunker, to the big bunker? That was attacked by Israel and that tonight they went after it again? There we see it, where the air vent is, where it is, where the mountain breathes from. Goodbye. Let's go to the past to understand the future. (2008), 2001. This facility began to be built in the early 2000s. Satellite images show a mountain that was beginning to be cut and shaped. Here we see it. The machinery was arriving, roads were starting to be built. They started laying pipes to build the wolf's lair. In World War II, Hitler had his own. The Berlin bunker, this is the Tehran bunker. Different entrances, another one over here with emergency exits, another entrance over there, another one here. And something striking. In this part of the mountain, a hole was drilled, so they could breathe. There it is. Two ventilation shafts were built under the shelter of the mountain's shadow. There, Iran would cover them, placing a stone to protect them, and so it would look like nothing had happened there. But they're still there. Right at these 2 points, one here and another there, and the intake and ventilation ducts of this facility, look, how was everything built and covered up? The secret entrances we were talking about were buried. Why were they buried and closed off? Because they are secret entrances that should only be opened in case of emergency, in case of an attack. Iran wanted to plan an exit from that tomb they had built. Look, how far is the point that even here, if we go back again, you'll see how? There's an entrance that's completely covered, completely sealed off, buried. This one here. Do you see this facility? How is it reinforced? Entrance. Look, there it is, year 2010. Year 2004. It wasn't there in 2008. They started designing it, the entrance. In 2009, they started building it. And currently it doesn't exist. It was attacked with bunker busters. Here it is. This image is from June 2025 from the 12 Days War, and you can see how that entrance was attacked. At least during the 12 Days War, this is one of them. Here we can see how this one was also attacked by Israel during the 12 Days War. Updated image. We didn't know it was updated, but we see it now. We see how. This facility, also the entrance to this area, was attacked and it opened Pandora's box. All the entrances, or almost all the entrances, were attacked, and of course the ventilation ducts were also attacked. We can see it here, how penetrating munitions were used in this area. We are not mistaken. There were also more secrets on this mountain that Israel did not manage to completely destroy, but they were still there. For example, there used to be a facility here, but it's gone now. And another series of places that provided protection to what this bunker was protecting. The bunker that tonight, once again, Israel and the United States of America are destroying. But within the story, let's go to Lebanon. This is important. Then we'll come back to Tehran and come back there. Missile launch. This is historic. Please look at this. What you're seeing right now is Iron Beam destroying rockets. Look at what you're seeing. I'm going to enlarge it so you can see it clearly. This is the future of Israel's defense. No more Iron Dome, no more missiles to intercept another missile. Silent, effective, lethal, economical. Notice how the launcher starts firing rockets and they explode seconds later, right after being launched. They can't even travel more than 500 meters in the air. Don't you see it? It's invisible, but there's a laser cannon aiming at each one of those rockets. In a matter of hundreds, thousands of a second, it's destroying them one by one. Hezbollah this morning just discovered the reality that Israel is no longer afraid and that it has a weapon that can give security to an entire country. That's the future. There it is. Had you been asking for it for years? Strategies. Where is the Iron Beam? It's true that there are laser weapons. It's true. It's a reality. But for whom was it also a reality? It's for those over 50, 53 or more. From the hundreds of villages on the Lebanon-Israel border that have started with Operation Exit. Let's watch the videos. Let's look at the images of what has been happening. Tonight in Lebanon, we're live. Family, your likes. Bye. Well, we're seeing it over there. The question is whether Naim Qassem will survive tonight. In fact, he might already be dead. That attack in Beirut, it could be that Naim Qassem was the target. Naim Qassem might have made the decision. Either I leave or I get killed by his own people or Israel. That's possibly what's been decided. More footage.
Subscribe to the channel.
He says they have destroyed the car.
More images.
More images.
At the top of that building, a high-ranking Hezbollah commander was hiding. In there. Who could it be? We don't know. The United States? From Iran? They keep blowing up the Air Force. Destroying drones. Counting down to the fall of the regime. We're seeing it right there. Crazy. Crazy. First image of the in-flight refueling of the planes. Heading to Iran. The skies have an owner, they have a master, and his name is Israel and the United States. Both equally, working hand in hand to free Iran and the Middle East from tyranny. More videos from Beirut. Machine gun sounds. In Tehran. Amazing, huh? In two places at once. Israel delivering divine justice. What did the president of Lebanon say? What did Nawaf Salam say? Well, the Prime Minister, Nawaf Salam. Lebanon is a complicated place. There are different ministers, presidents. It's a complicated issue. We won't get into this right now because it's super late and it's not the main point at the moment. Nawaf Salam, who was part of the International Court of Justice of the International Court, says this. Don't miss it. Regardless of the side that supports it, the launching of rockets from southern Lebanon is an irresponsible and suspicious act that endangers Lebanon's security and provides Israel with pretext to continue its attacks against it. We will not allow the country to be dragged into new adventures, and we will take all necessary measures to stop the troublemakers and protect the Lebanese people. Why don't they start, for example, with the neighborhood in Beirut? Why don't they stop talking, making threats, and start working? Do they have an army? Why don't they start admitting that they can't get rid of Hezbollah and that Israel is the only one who can and has the capacity to do it? The money from Iran isn't going to come anymore. The monthly payment won't arrive. Be careful, they might lose their airport. We continue with images from Beirut and images from Tehran. Oh my goodness. Tonight, Beirut is on fire. More images, more videos, more information here on military strategy. There you can see it. Oh my God. We're going back to the story from the past. And Iran keeps attacking. Dubai, I can't believe it. We're still in those two. People used to say that living in Dubai was safe, that it was the most modern country in the Middle East. Well, it seems that it's not so safe anymore. This isn't going to please all the little princes of the monarchy, who now see how their assets and properties are starting to turn to dust. Tehran important target. It would start from Abbasabad in Tehran. Destroyed, destroyed. Donald Trump, also. Tonight he appeared on camera. He appeared in a video. POTUS has been speaking. He was saying a little bit about what this thing was about. The Abraham Lincoln has started launching attacks and has been launching attacks. Attacks are being launched right now as we speak. Images of the Abraham Lincoln. And he said it again. Subscribe to the channel. Iranian army, Iranian police, lay down your arms before it's too late. The images we're getting, look, photographs, we have videos, photos, we have everything, but it's just more of the same. Tehran dawning. It's a rubble heap. The port of Chabahar, by the way, in that area we saw last night on the map, there are sunken Iranian Navy ships. We already have the list. We have a lot of videos. We'll be watching them. There are the United States and Israel breaking, blowing up. Iran's defense and offensive systems, Iran's missile launchers. And who is behind all of this? Others. I already told you, POTUS.
I ask all Iranian patriots who desire freedom
A message for all Iranian patriots who seek freedom.
to seize this moment, to be brave, be bold.
Be brave, heroic, and take back your country.
Our country, America, stands with
You.
I made a promise to you,
I have made you a promise,
and I fulfilled that promise.
and I am going to fulfill that promise.
The rest is going to be yours.
The rest is going to be yours. One is already telling people to go out into the streets to protest that you are protected by the United States of America. The eagle has spread its wings and is over your heads. Right now, the people of Iran can start beginning this week to take to the streets. Is there anyone who dares to raise a hand against them? They will be met from the heavens. We're now seeing what we warned about.
But we'll be there to help. Thank you.
We will be there to help you. Thank you.
God bless you too.
May God bless you as well. Incredible warriors. Iran. What does Donald Trump mean? We are with you. We are there. We are with you. Thank you. Iran is paying a price, Israel too, and the United States is also paying. Their bases are being attacked and they are taking damage. It's indisputable, it's undeniable. It's undeniable. The island of Cyprus, which until now had not been involved in this whole story, has become involved, starting tonight. Cyprus has started to be part of this whole story and part of what was happening. Trump is referring to important things. For the past few hours, there have been planes and drones monitoring Iran's airspace. In fact, there's video of a drone possibly being shot down inside Iran. Today, has there already been a shoot down? It was normal. It was likely, it was part of the structure of what could happen, of what might occur. If people go outside, will POTUS protect them? Por POTUS. When a checkpoint is seen, a truck shooting at civilians, there will be no mercy from the United States. Now we have 2 wars, 2 fronts, 2 worlds, and the Houthis are still left. The Houthis have not yet made an appearance. They won't take long, they won't take long. I've tried shooting at the sky with automatic weapons to bring down the drones. We also have videos of this, and we also have information about what has been happening and what's going on right now. Don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of this military strategy channel. Will Naim Qassem be alive? That's what we can ask ourselves. By the way, we have a new image of the Iron Dome, but also of the Iron Beam. The laser... Attention! Here on Explosiva on military strategies. There's the launcher, and look what happens. As soon as it fires, the laser destroys the rockets. The Hezbollah guys are watching, saying, "What kind of joke is this?" It's impressive. Take a good look at it. There it is. Rocket launchers fire missiles at Israel and they're useless. They're useless. They don't work. Tremendous. However, these do work. They're trying to shoot at the sky with automatic weapons and bring something down, but people start to realize it, and the evacuation of Beirut has begun. The Dahiyeh neighborhood is going to be deserted because it knows what's coming. The same people who took out Hassan Nasrallah, Saifdin, Fuad Shukr, all the Vipers, have come back. The truce is over, the war in Lebanon begins. There we are. Thank you so much, family, for being live with us. Thank you so much. Really, we are live. We have to make a change. Excuse me? We changed the I for the E. It's just that I'm sleepy. Let's see, sleepy. I'm on automatic mode, autopilot. There it is, changed. Thank you so much for letting me know. If Israel is attacked again, Israel will respond with force. Thank you so much, really. Well, I want to thank all the moderators who are with us, all the moderators who are working hard. And everyone for making this channel a top global communication channel in the Spanish-speaking community. Images of the bunker, where the bunker we've been seeing is located. That bunker, this is where Pezeshkian was attacked. The presidential bunker, those are the images of the attacks. There it is. Images of the attacks by Pezeshkian on Pezeshkian. Yes, we knew him very well. We had him pretty well identified. More videos of the attack on the bunker. Of course, these people were buried. They got out of there, escaped. Some managed to escape, others didn't. Yes. Bunker busters, huh? Look at what they're doing to him. Look. I don't think there were many people inside, huh? I think that they know. Who knows? He can get in there. From the air, he starts drilling, he starts shooting, shooting, shooting. What draws attention or what can surprise us about this whole story? They continued using this facility. There's also another fascinating topic within this whole story of the bunker complex. We see another striking image, another video, we see another image. Israel knows where everyone is. The level of intelligence penetration is brutal, brutal. That is, if Arayani is alive, it's because Israel wants him to be, not because Arayani can hide. Everyone who is still alive, Kani and all these people, it's because Israel wants them to be, not because they can hide. And that's also remarkable. That's also part of, well, quite a story. Important. In all of this, in everything that's happening right now, the Secretary of Defense, the head of the army, General Duncan, will hold a press conference about Operation Epic Fury at 8 a.m. By the way, with everything that's happened today, with everything that's happened, last night the B-2S were bombing Iran. Another thing Estrategias Militares said in his live broadcast with Ariel Kanietsky on Judy Historia in his bunker, we were saying the B-2S are coming, the bombers are coming. We were saying we didn't know if they were B-52s or B-2S or both, but the B-2S were bombing Iran last night. Donald Trump has arrived at his home, the White House. He was coming from Mar-a-Lago. Now it's time to continue the war from the White House bunker. Has he already left his vacation? And look, if he caused all this trouble during his vacation, now that he's sitting in the office, well, you'll see the mess that's going to happen. What madness, I was saying a moment ago, and Donald Trump said that they are not alone, that they are with the United States. Here is a Predator drone launching ammunition from the air, a Hellfire. That's the kind of help civilians will have starting tomorrow, when they begin to go out and protest in the streets of Tehran for their freedom. And we have something else, a last-minute surprise. How many of us are there, family? 48,000 people right now. 48,000 people, and we have a last-minute surprise. Pay attention to this. Israel has a drone. Well, it has many, but it has one that's special, one that's secret, that nothing is known about. It's a Shadow. It's kind of like a mini B-2. It's called RA-01. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see Israel's secret drone? There it is. There it is, Israel's secret drone, RA-01 flying. It's the famous drone that's causing all the chaos and all the discord. It's likely. Weapons of the future, secret weapons that are now becoming reality. Hezbollah enters the war. Was it just an attack to save face? They haven't launched again for a while, they're basically dead. Israel has said it, we will be forceful. Very forceful. Some still don't know that they've lost this war before it even started. This is impressive. JDAM bombs falling on... Oh my god, let's listen to the video. They just can't do anything against this. It's indefensible. I mean, Iran has no defense capability at all. And well, if Pezeshkian, if Arakci are alive, it's because their time hasn't come yet. Don't look for much more explanation for this. They know where everyone is. They know it, they really do. On the other hand, let's look at the other side. What is Iran doing on the other side? Because some are shooting at some, others are shooting at others. Is Erbil going to come out in Iraq? They're also hitting it. There are areas, and I keep insisting on this, there are areas that can't be defended, and this is one of them. It's the weakest link in the chain. We reconfirm some news. France cancels the deployment of its aircraft carrier to the operations zone. France doesn't want to get involved at all. Macron the man, thank you, who is directed by his wife told him that they should stay home just in case something bad happens to them in Paris. There is nothing sadder than watching the decline of Europe minute by minute. No country in Europe except Germany and now the United Kingdom, which seems to want to join timidly. I'm going, but I'm not going. I let you do this here, do that there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, from Europe. Silence, everyone stays silent because thank you, thank you, thank you. Iran, the only one that has air defense is Israel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ha habido muertos. Official statement from Hezbollah. What did they say? What did they talk about? What did they comment? Well, so pay attention to this detail, which is important. Let's take a look at it. Statement of the Islamic Resistance in the name of. Permission to fight has been granted to those who are being fought because they have been wronged, and indeed, God is fully capable of granting them victory. This is the Quran, huh? In retaliation for the pure blood of the Supreme Leader of the Muslims, His Eminence, and the Grand Ayatollah, Imam Sayyid Ali al-Husseini al-Khamenei, may his soul rest in peace, unjustly and treacherously spilled by the criminal Zionist enemy, and in defense of Lebanon and its people, and in response to repeated Israeli attacks. The Islamic Resistance attacked at midnight on Sunday to Monday, March 2nd, 2026 with a barrage of precision missiles and a swarm of drones targeting the missile defense site. Mishar al-Karmer, belonging to the enemy Israeli army, south of the occupied city of Haifa. The leadership of the resistance has always stated that the continuation of Israeli attacks and the killing of our young leaders and people gives us the right to defend ourselves and respond at the appropriate time and place. The Israeli enemy cannot continue its aggression, which has lasted for 15 months without a warning response to stop it and withdraw from the occupied Lebanese territories. This response is a legitimate act of self-defense, and the irresponsible authorities must put an end to the aggression. Israel is an American against Lebanon, and victory comes from Allah, the Almighty, the Wise. Monday, March 2nd, 2026, 1447. From Al-Ghira. What does all this sound like? To me, it sounds like fear. We've launched a barrage, which 90% of the missiles didn't make it. No. Iran has done it again, Lebanon too, but they didn't expect to face the war of the future. Laser weapons. There it is. It happened there, and here on military strategies, we're covering it. Fam, we're going right now to Enlace Judeo with Dr. Irving Gattel and Marcus Shar.
Un saludo. Muy buenas noches.